So our theme was to go with gold and white, and then purple is our accent color. So that's why we have this gold plate. We have a nice, pretty purple, not too light, it's called a calla lily. This is supposed to be the menu. We have a white napkin because it just brightens it up a little with a nice gold accent on the flower. So we decided to do a specialty drink. The specialty drink is a mimosa, but like with mango instead of orange juice. And then for the table numbers, we decided to frame it and do golds and like it's a random number, but make it a little easier.
It's kind of like a winter wonderland theme since it is January. But add a
Instead
little
of
silver,
white.
add gold.
Okay, so this would be like the centerpiece, like different flowers, not just roses. You want to kind of change it up and have different flowers. Yeah. Can you guys be quiet? So for the pastries, so you guys said that cake sometimes is a little too much. I decided to do cupcakes. So the cupcakes are actually red velvet cupcakes with white cream cheese frosting and edible silver spray paint, I guess. Sprinkles, yes, there we go. So that's for our dessert with the strawberry on top. And then for our favors, we decided to do these tiny little message in a bottle favors. So you guys said you guys wanted message in a bottle. And then everyone would like come up to the table and they would put like a message inside of a bottle, obviously, and they would get a favor. So that. Yeah.
I'm Kate.
I'm Shannon.
And I'm Mackenzie.
Yeah. I wanted something a little bit different. Okay. And this is my bottle. So not everybody gets the big bottle; they get the little bottle.
They get
here,
the little bottles.
Right, but I have little messages.
You get the big bottle.
With all the messages. In
Yes,
it.
right. The messages.
And your own messages all coming from my lovely admirers.
Yeah, family and
Nice.
friends.
Nice. Got the cakes over there. And
This would be the invitation that you guys would send out in the mail to your guests inviting you to the wedding.
okay. Yep.
And then this one was our menu.
These,
The tables.
and they can go home with the guests.
Yes.
Yes.
For the table,
For
if
the
they want to.
table. Yeah, if they want to take it home.
Photo.
I like the gold. So what's the name of the flower?
Calla.
Calla.
That was your favorite.
Yes.
We figured if we did roses, it'd be too wintry. Calla lilies are pretty.
I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm Justine.
I'm Brianna.
And Maya.
So for your wedding, we did the purple, silver, and white color scheme. As you can see here, the flowers. This is the bouquet we chose with the purple roses and the white roses. And for the centerpiece, it would be something of medium height with the purple scheme for flowers, but also have the gems hanging down. For your table, we have chosen a frame, a silver frame with a number. And we would have the table numbers for each guest to pick as they would walk in the venue. And also, if you want to look over here, this is the uplighting. We chose the purple for the venue, so it'll be all around the wedding. And these over here, the cocktail tables, we would have a purple tablecloth with a silver ribbon wrapping all the way down around it. And also throughout the entire reception and ceremony, we would have tiny little signs, like cute signs as you guys asked for. And also one that for the table for the loved ones that have passed that can't make it to the wedding. And also for the candle, we have a candle here. You can get it engraved. And we would put that on the table with the sign as well.
So for the guest book, you had mentioned that you wanted a personalized one that wasn't just something you could sign. You mentioned the tree. We found this one that was a little different than the one you showed, but it has the tree where you can sign the leaves, and the leaves are shaped like hearts, so it's just a little bit more memorable that way. Also, for the favors for the wedding, we found a couple different pictures that fit the color scheme perfectly, and they are the Hershey Kisses, and you could put a sign on them that say from Love and Kisses from the Mrs. and Mrs., which fits well with the February month being Valentine's Day a few weeks before.
And then we also, just in the middle, we have the food. So like you said, we have the penne alla vodka and we have the chicken parm. And also for a vegetarian option, we chose to do a veggie lasagna. And then for your cocktail hour, we actually had 2 signature drinks, one non-alcoholic and one alcoholic. For this one, this is a pomegranate citrus juice. And then for the regular signature drink, that's going to be a citrus martini. And we base all of this off of the Lakeview Pavilion that you said in class that you wanted. So we have just a picture of the reception or the ceremony site right there. And then right here, we just have a picture of the ring bearer and flower girl basket. Do you want to talk about the setup real quick?
We also had the red velvet cake, which you said you would like, so we made a replica of a taste test cake that you would maybe have. And these were the invitations that we chose for the wedding as well.
And we also just have a basic setup of the table setting as well.
Okay, so we did a March wedding. My name's Lila.
I'm Jasmine.
I'm Lauren. And because you guys are Rhode Island natives, we wanted to play up the city theme, so we decided to go with the city set wedding. It's going to be at the Providence G, which is right next to Johnson & Wales here. We decided that we're going to do a rooftop wedding. It's an enclosed structure that's actually heated, so in March that won't be an issue. And for the line, the aisle with this lavender with candles, so that it was really fragrant, so that when you guys walk down the aisle, it was kind of set a romantic scene. And the ceremony will take place up there, and then cocktail will also follow up there, and then we'll head downstairs for the reception.
The reception will be in the ballroom area of the Providence G. It's like really nice because you can see, it's all glass, you can see the city as it takes place. We thought of this for your setting, like silver with white plates and purple. And then each centerpiece, we kind of liked the idea of like levels aesthetically, so each centerpiece would be different, but they'd include the same thing so that there was an all-encompassing theme. There'd be these candle holders, smaller candles, and then like silver glittery candle holders of boxes to hold calla lilies, these purple flowers, and baby's breath. We wanted the calla lilies for the bridal bouquet with purple flowers, and then baby's breath bouquets for the bridesmaids.
Okay, and then over here we have a booklet of examples for each of the tables. This first one is for the cocktail table, and this one would be for the tables in the ballroom, and this next one would be for the sweetheart table, and they're all from BBJ Linens. This is the back of the sweetheart chairs, and this is what the aisle would look like, lined with the lavender candle. And this is a picture of the baby's breath that the bridesmaids would be holding. And then we suggest a Polaroid camera for each table.
And then just for the memory table, like you guys suggested, you'd obviously have pictures of your family there as well, but we thought making a cute sign that would say something like to remember these people by, and even have like a booklet there if someone wanted to leave a message or a handwritten
memory
story
about the family members. And then for your guest book, you said you wanted something that you could take home and frame, and so we thought the idea of like a white canvas with a black silhouette of a tree with either people like signing it itself so you could frame it, or like attaching leaves to the branches of the trees. And then over here is the invitation, just to tie in the theme of the calla lily. And then the cake would be vanilla, 3-tier with purple flowers.
That's our wedding.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Marissa.
I'm Kristen.
Lauren.
And we're Enchanted Events.
This is an idea for a cake that we had. We tied in the purple, the silver, a little bit of gold just for natural shine.
We also wanted to touch upon the fact that we know how much you love roses, and so we did a little bit of white to keep it bridal, and then we tried to use your purple even though tying in the colors for spring as well, because your wedding is going to be in spring, according to us, April 30th. We also wanted to just show you, we also created an invitation for you. We know you love trees. We know that you wanted to use it for a little bit for people to write on it as a little bit of a board, so we wanted to tie that theme in also to the invitation.
Over here we have the centerpiece, so nice and short so that your guests can still see each other and be able to talk. Over here we have a sample of an appetizer for cocktail hour, caprese, basil, mozzarella.
So we know you wanted to keep with the Italian theme. We know how much you love Italian food, so this is a perfect, light, crisp, sweet appetizer to go with while you're drinking. And we also got a little gift for you, even though you're not here. We're just going to show it to you. We know we said your favorite cocktail
Little
was
honey and Red Bull. Enjoy that.
So we're going to send that to you along with just a couple of the letters and stuff if you do want to use them on your special day.
We also incorporated a little bit of steel into the presentation because we chose the Steel Yard in Providence as your venue.
A little bit of an urban background with some more, keep it floral too. That's about it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, my name's Jessica.
Randy.
This is our presentation of Tara and Jackie's wedding. It's the whole silver, purple, and white theme.
Our theme is we chose ribbons and bows, so that's why we want to have a ribbon on here, on the chair for them. Purple's one of their favorite colors, so that's why we chose the color. And we chose to do it at the Kirkbrake Country Club in Lincoln, and that was mentioned by Tara. So this is a sample of what our centerpiece is going to look like. These will all be real. These are fake right now. I'd rather have real ones, but just for demonstration. Here's a sample of a cake that we could use, and we can change up the colors if she wants to.
And we can also add tiers to it because I know she said she wanted 4 as well.
So, some samples of bridesmaids' dresses. Yeah.
Alright, so these balloons here, we did 2 white and 1 purple, represents how you asked to be engaged. So we're gonna write on them, pop me with a ring inside, just like your idea as you gave us the proposal.
All of our stuff we got from Quality Rental, so that's the rental company we wanted to use. Catering, we chose Pronzi to cater for. LaSalle Bakery will be making the cakes. Invitations behind you.
Here we have a couple of invitations. I chose this one specifically because it has the flower that she really loves. And it has a little purple touch to it. There's different ones that you could choose from, but it opens up, has purple handwriting.
These came from A Basket, etc. in Johnston, Rhode Island. She's got tons of books over there. This is from Carlson Craft. And the one in the front is Birchcraft Studios. They're one of the more popular vendors.
They also do gifts, favors as well.
A-Star Limousine, we wanted to use a limousine for them because Tara wanted to leave in a nice limousine. So that's the Elegante. It fits 4 people. 2 with bridal. dresses on.
And that's our presentation.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Anna and my name is Nia. We are from Barcelona and our company is of wedding planners and it's called Charming Weddings. We have taken into account the needs and the demands of our clients that they are Tara and Jackie. But we hadn't focused on very much on purple because we think that it's more elegant to do it simple and not so overdo. So that's why we have decided to include white and not only a little detail of purple that they are the napkins and also the lavender. And as we are doing June, lavender is a very common and typical flower of this season. And also the centerpieces, they are more for summer.
As we are from the Mediterranean, we have included some little details as that are related with the sea. As we are in June, we also choose the lavender because in June all these kind of plants raise. And as Anna said, we have to do it very simple without any strong details. We have done our invitations handmade.
Yeah, and the menu also
Here
is
we have the
handmade.
invitation from Tara. And
Yeah, and this is the menu. And also we have think for a little gift for the guests that it would be a picture with the couple. We don't know exactly when will be the best moment, but maybe after the ceremony. And it
before the reception.
Yeah, and it will be remembered for the guests having a picture with the couple. Yeah.
That's all. Thank you very much.
Okay, so our table.
I'm say our names.
My name is Courtney.
I'm Ashley.
And our table, we presented the color purple, but we didn't want to overwhelm with the purple because we knew that most likely the bridesmaids' dresses would be like purple also. So we just kind of accented it, but not totally overwhelmed by it. We stuck with the theme P.S. I Love You because that was what they had in common and it really went with our project. These flowers are white lilacs and they symbolize the first emotion of love. So we're gonna put the flowers, the little petals around the cake. We do have cupcakes because we couldn't.
Yeah, we can't. We're not.
Yeah, we're not culinary, so
The best I could do was cupcakes. So. Who's gonna talk about the venue?
Yeah, the venue we chose was the Lakeview Pavilion in Foxborough, Mass. They would have their ceremony at the gazebo, and it's really romantic at night also, as well as elegant in the day. For their reception, it would be in the same place and in the ballroom. Like you see, all the tables are white, but it still accents the purple with the lights and the centerpieces. The dance floor is big enough for everyone to dance on, so that's good.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest things was we wanted to make sure there was enough room for everyone to dance and that we had a really top DJ who we have Joe Toto, who is one of the biggest DJs right now in Boston and stuff for weddings. So there's a whole reservation list. But because I actually interned with the company that he works for, we were able to schedule him and get prices for that. So that was very cool. And then again with the purple, we wanted to incorporate these, but when we thought they were so beautiful as a whole, not to separate them, because we were going to spread them around to make like a flower petal around our cupcakes. And again with our P.S. I Love You theme, this is our last part of the project was we wanted to get a vintage mailbox for them because they wanted something for their 1 year. So we are, as the guests come in, we are going to have little very little envelopes where they can write their 1 year and then best wishes to the couple on their 1 year to open because they wanted something. Example. Most of these colors are pink. We couldn't find anything in purple, but that was our idea for them because they really wanted something for their 1 year.
So everyone can write them a nice little love note for them to
For
open
their
on their
memory
wedding.
box.
Yep, for their memory box.
Also, these for the centerpieces are actually really cheap and they're
And then
really
do it
cute.
yourself.
Yeah, so if you want to do it yourself, you could have these on every table and they're really nice. It's not too expensive.
Yep. They cost about $100 if you did them with real flowers. Of course, these are fake, so. And that's our wedding.
I hope you like it.
Yep, ready?
Hi, I'm Christy. Taylor. Paula. And we are Ethereal Events. For Taylor and Jackie's wedding, we wanted to focus on more of like bring Taylor's crafty side in and also Jackie's more modern side in. And we also want to focus their wedding on their personalities. We chose to have like more of like a rustic type theme with a modern twist. As you can see, we have like an arts and crafts with the T and the J, and also we have more like DIY type things. And for their signature drinks, we decided to go with something that went with their theme, with the purple, white, and silver. This is a blueberry mojito, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And this is also the color scheme for the table setting. And this is also the centerpiece that they would have on their tables.
So it's gonna look just like this one. The main idea was obviously, like they said, they didn't want something big so people wouldn't be able to see each other. We didn't want it just flowers. We wanted to incorporate like lights and like water. This is gonna be like the bouquet of the bride. To remember those deceased, we wanted to have a big tree hanging pictures of those that has passed away. You see the cake, you see it here with the cauliflowers, which we know it was one of the favorite flowers of one of the brides. These are the invitations. We wanted to do something different, not just a regular white invitation, and it comes with the whole set, the thank you card, save the date, and the response letter card. We know that they wanted it to keep something from the guest, so we have this tree where the guest can fingerprint or put their fingerprints on it, so that's like a great memory of that day. Oh, and we also have fireworks just to light up the great night and just, you know, give it that touch of uniqueness.
Our goal was to keep the wedding as intimate as possible, so the number of guests we chose to have at the wedding was 110. This allows the couple to make great memories that they wouldn't be able to do with a larger wedding. So.
And also we have just a little favor for guests as well. It says the day of their wedding for our month August, and also it's just a little candle for the guests to keep as well.
Alrighty, so this is, my name is Sophie, this is our wedding. My name is Sarah.
My name is Steven.
Alrighty, so I'm just going to talk about the overall theme we have. We did the very purple theme, as you can see, the dark purple. I know that Terry and Jackie really liked the dark purple, so we really accent that. Majority of the things that you see on our table, they are DIY, because we know that Tara really likes to do DIY, so we made it also that could be a little bit cheaper as well. And then also, but everything on the table can be purchased as well if you wanted to actually purchase it and not go through the hassle of making it yourself. Whatever Tara and Jackie would prefer.
So right here we have as our centerpieces 3 different wine glasses with a flower in the middle and a candle on top. These are also DIY as well. As for our plates right here, we rented these from Quality Rentals, but the place that we chose also has their own stuff that you could use from, like linen, plates, and other silverware. But you know, you can always rent from somewhere else. We have a list of multiple vendors for you guys to choose from.
So the venue we chose was the Dedham Country and Polo Club in Dedham, Massachusetts, and it has an outdoor venue and an indoor venue. So it would be outdoor reception, outdoor ceremony, indoor reception, and they're available to have tours of the site, and they also have a catering team at the location that does tastings for up to 4 people, so 4 people could go and taste the menu ahead of time. We have a pre-chosen menu in the book, but there's also other things that you can choose from if that is what you wanted to do. in one of them. Okay, so we did our project in a scrapbook that you guys will be able to have later on as well to look back at. But this is an example of the menu we have. So you'll have past hors d'oeuvres, everything like that. But we also wanted to do a personalized cocktail for you guys. So we created the Ricci Rumble, which we have the ingredients there as well. That would be served during the cocktail hour. Thank you. And then for the invitations, we did DIY, but we also can do, we also selected a vendor where you can purchase them. So we have the wording for the invitations, and we just use purple and silver to correspond with the theme.
And then going back to the table setting, we have our table numbers right here. As you can see, they are DIY again. And again, they can be purchased if you want. And then also, this is our little favor, so it's like a broken down hot chocolate, if you will. So on the top, we just put the date, Ricci Wedding. It's gonna be on, we're actually in October. So it's October 1st, obviously next year. And then on like the little tag that we have here, it says to have and to hold in case you get colds. So it's a cute little saying, especially it ties in with the wedding theme and everything like that. So again, that's DIY, so you can always make those as well. It's a little bit personal of a touch.
And then just over here, we have an example of what the high tops during the cocktail hour would look like. So we have, once again, it's DIY, it's just a jar filled with water, and we have a flower candle on top. And we did purple tablecloths for the high tops just to incorporate that, and we have candles around. And that's our project. We hope you like it.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you guys? I'm Brittany. I'm Lori. I'm Maggie. And we planned your wedding for November 12th on the Saturday, 2016. The theme, we decided to go with like a white linen and a purple lace runner with a little bit of linen, as you know that you guys wanted some of that. Your total budget came out to be $23,000, or I'm sorry, $23,791, saving you a total of $6,209 from the $30,000 budget that you guys gave us. The venue?
So the venue we picked is the Glen Manor House in Portsmouth, Rhode Island. So it's around where you guys live. It's right in Rhode Island, which is always a good thing. You can do it indoor or outdoor. They have gardens, like so you can do an outdoor ceremony that you wanted. There's also a bridal suite to get ready in for both of you guys, which is great too. We did a lot of like pictures for ideas for you guys, and within the budget, like we picked out food, so we did like eggplant parm, chicken parm, and then a flat iron steak. There's all that good stuff. There's pictures of the venue in here, and there's like the floor plan too. Okay. We thought of different flower arrangement ideas, and also like name cards, and then pictures of the dress. And then you said you want to do the sign-in sheet, so we found a picture of the branch, and everyone signs their names like in a leaf. And then we also have your remembrance table too. I'm gonna knock this over. Yeah. So, and then we did centerpieces, the calla lilies in there, which I thought was a really good idea. It's like water with calla lily and a candle. And then, so there's, like, we just did whatever.
And just the photo right there, that is the Glen Manor House, just in case you were wondering. Yeah.
And so on the table,
In my picture, this one, yeah, this one and that one.
Yeah.
That's exactly like yeah. Very nice.
on the table, we just have a few examples. Like here are some little tiny bags that you could use as favors with kisses in them. And another idea we had is over here on the board. It's a little mason jar, and it says hugs and kisses, and it would say from Mrs. and Mrs. Put a little bow, and you could make them yourself too. So that's awesome. And then for the cake, we obviously we're not bakers. So I just got a little example with a little thing, but like here, like better examples, like you said you wanted like maybe 2 crowns on the top. So like we got some of these, something like that. And here's like a diamond or something like that with the balloon on it. And then we also found this website called Minted, and it has all these invitations, and like here's just one example, and it would say like both your names and then invites you to, like this is really simple. And like here's the envelope for it, and they have so many more like different.
Yeah,
This like foil pressed, that's what this is called. So you could get that, and then we got you a 10% off thing if you want to use that website. You guys can have that.
Thank you.
And like
here's an example of all the green fonts they have and all the colors, like all these purples.
And we also
we have like a whole kit you can take with you.
Yeah. And we know you like the DIY thing.
Can I leave this?
Yeah. Well, we have a little care package for you.
We know you like DIY, so we also kind of for